Okay, question 7. Consider the following conditions on a parallelogram PQRS labeled anti-clockwise. Okay, so let me draw that first before I even do anything. So parallelogram PQRS, right? Anti-clockwise. Okay, so we have 3 conditions. Length of PQ equals length of QR. Diagonal PR intersects diagonal QS at right angles, and angle PQR equals angle QRS. Which of these conditions are individually, okay, important word, individually sufficient for a parallelogram to be a square? Okay, so if I were to check if each of these are sufficient, what should I do? The thing I would do, okay, is that I'm going to consider one condition, and then I'm going to draw something which is a parallelogram, but not a square, but still satisfies that condition, right? If I can draw such a thing, then it's not sufficient. Agreed? Okay, so let me repeat that. If I draw a parallelogram which satisfies that condition, but is not a square, then it's not sufficient. Okay, cool. So let's do that. So option 1, length of PQ equals length of QR. Okay, so I mean, I already have in my head what shape I have to draw. I could draw a rhombus, right? A rhombus is not a square, but a rhombus is a parallelogram, right? Okay, so if I draw a rhombus, I've destroyed it, right? Okay, the length of PQ, okay, so this is P, this is Q, say, this is R, this is S. Okay, well, PQ equals QR, okay, so all the 4 sides will be the same because it's a parallelogram, right? Then I get a rhombus, right? I could just make sure that PQ is parallel to RS and PS is parallel to QR. I can definitely do that, right? I can just draw a sort of a standard rhombus in some way, right? Then it works. Okay, so 1, not sufficient. No. Okay, how about 2? The diagonal PR intersects the diagonal QS at right angles. Okay, I think I could actually use the same example, right? Because it's a rhombus, so the diagonals intersect at right angles. That's definitely possible. All right, so no. Okay, how about option 3? PQR equals QRS. Okay, I can't use the same example now because it's clear that one angle is obtuse and the other one is acute, so that's no good. But let's have a think. So if this angle, let's say this is theta, is equal to, okay, what am I doing? I can't read letters, sorry. Not that theta. If this theta is equal to this theta, that's what the question is saying, right? Then all of the angles are the same because it's a parallelogram, right? Okay, so it must be some sort of thing with 4 90-degree angles, but I can draw a rectangle, right? I can draw a rectangle. A rectangle satisfies that because a rectangle is still a parallelogram, right? Okay, so 3 is also no, right? I can draw something which is not a square. So final answer, no, 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 which is, let's see, option H. There we are.